Hello, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and welcome back to Let's Play Empyrion 1.7. I'm 7-Foot Dust Bunny, and today we're going to go and investigate the Heidelberg, I think. Check that out and see whether we can get the parts we need. I have done a couple of things around the base. I've added a Wi-Fi. I've stuck in a couple of grow plots, which I've currently got nothing useful to stick in. I've forgotten to take a shower and get rid of my radiation. Thank you for that. Excellent. And I've forgotten to lock my mouse wheel, which is why I keep changing gun. And my one thing I'm just here looking at thinking, that may not be the best idea, is the fact that I'm missing a few blocks on the side. But if I'm going to put anything in there, I'm only going to be putting back in carbon substrate, which isn't very strong anyway, and I'll be honest with you, I'm not going to bother. The reason I can't do anything other than carbon substrate is because I have not got any iron left. I have converted pretty much all my iron into bullets. We have 3,300 in here and quite a few in the base. But that has completely destroyed our iron supply. In the meantime, I've actually gone and mined out the copper up here, and that is in the portable constructor processing at present. And that's about it for the sort of kickoff information. I am absolutely paranoid actually about how close this, because this cutlass comes down here and goes back again. I don't know what route it takes, but a little bit concerned about how close this is going to get to our base. This could turn out to be a flaw in my plan. Anyway, the wreckage is over here, so this is where we're going to head. And it doesn't actually show us a marker on the map. So show on HUD. It is supposed to show on HUD. Where are you? Oh, you're over there. You do show on HUD. So I will take us off over to there. I'm expecting to meet some drones when I get there, so I will be ready for dronage. But I will bring you back in when I arrive. And we are approaching. Commander, I'm detecting a large wreckage ahead of us. Size and composition indicate a UHC Pelican type transport. Proceed with caution. So there do appear to be some drones up ahead. I'm finally going to have to actually load these guns up, I think. Yeah, we have some drones up here. I can see a Polaris thing not too far away. Oh, let's not use that. Now, the biggest reason I was in a bit of a hurry to have a look at this. Oh god. Oh god. Oh crap. That's not good. Did one drone just take out the other? That's beautiful. Or did my milligun turret take it out? Wow, that's oh. Come on, milligun turret. Take it down without getting hit, Thank you. Thank you. Right, we'll go and pick those bits up. But yeah, one of the reasons I'm so keen to get my butt here over to the Heidelberg and check it out is quite simply, I want to see if I'm going to have enough resources, if I'm going to be able to core this, or if they've essentially fixed the admin core that you could get round on the old Heidelberg. And see if I can. Oh my god! Detecting movement around the wreckage. Approach the site and open fire when being attacked. Oh joy! I think I'm gonna approach on foot. There's a damaged hover bike, which is gonna be useless for me because there's no way I'm gonna use that thing. Especially as I have my own hover vessel now. We'll take that. I'm going to take a burger. Oh, not all my burgers, just one or two, because they help to keep me warm. So we're gonna get ready and approach on foot because there should be some Xerax around here that need shooting in the face. So let's have a look here. I've got a horrible feeling they spawn in as you get close. I've not seen them yet. There's one spawning in right there. Thank you. Xerax and minigun. And what you got for me? Some food. I'll take those as well. And I'll take those. Yeah. There's a Ripper dog right there. Uh-oh. There's another Ripper dog. And I'm cold. This is why I put these in here, because instantly warm back up. Oh, ow, 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 ow. Come on, Mr. Xerax. You might not be able to see this, but I haven't actually got that much health to spare. I'm kind of relying on the food to heal me up, just because I don't want to use up all my bandages. Are you serious? I'm cold again? Oh my god, this is going to be a nightmare. Okay, this could be problematic. Okay, so this place is going to be cold. Did I pick up my heater? I did. Ha 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 ha. I remembered. Oh lord. I've already eaten all my burgers. Wow. I'm going to be jumping in and out of my hover vessel like a crazy person to warm up. Yeah, it's minus 60 here, so, you know. This is going to be tricky. But nonetheless, probably worth salvaging, if I can salvage it. So I'm just bringing this closer to help me warm up, really, and get myself ready for punching any Xerax that may still be hanging around. Let's just reload. Okay, because I got a feeling there's another one. Yeah. I don't know actually how many spawn, but I'd know. I just get that feeling, you know? Like that. That there's gonna be another one. So there's a few engines here. I don't know if that's an advanced constructor or a standard constructor. Let's grab that. Just remembering to check all the crappy little cargo containers. There is a constructor here, which we'll want to have a look at. Now, fortunately, I think it was a chap called Cesium Alloy. I'll put his comment up on screen. He was recommending the Flatman to me, which I should have remembered because I did actually review the Flatman at one point. And that's actually a really nice little ship. So thank you for the reminder on that one, because that one will definitely be on the list of possible choices. But it's all going to come down really to how much materials we can get. Now I'm going to try and get back in the cockpit and warm up a second, because we now have to go and speak to the prisoner. We've dealt with the Xeraxian scumbags. We will drop the hover vessel down, as we shouldn't be hopefully dying anytime soon. Thank you. I don't feel like we've dropped down 100%. If you're not level, by the way, you can press O and that helps you level up. So anyway, here's the guy we need to speak to. Let's press F to access the operating antibiotic injection. Handy. Automatic door. Hello, sir. We've discovered a new faction. Hello. The ancient be praised. You are coming to rescue me from the Zurak scum, I hope. You're safe for now. No, you may leave your cage. Good luck. Feel free to take my hover vessel I parked nearby. The troops have removed some devices to sell them, but they're still over there in the container. Simply put them back in and you're good to go. I wish you all the best. Same to you, sir. Commander, I think we should look for the main bridge console before we leave. We might find the remains of the crew, or maybe some more information. Okay, I'll think about it. So, first thing we're going to do is offload some of my inventory into here. Hello, Space Anomalies report. Previously you didn't actually get the report. Now you actually get the report. That's kind of nice. I need to switch the organization on for this, don't I? I'm going to put those in there. I'll put like 5 in here. And then we're going to put the sort on. And you know what else I should have done? Is taken those and put those in the fridge too. Because burgers are the way forward. Alright, fuel tank and core. That's fine. That's fairly usual stuff. But the core will come in handy. Though I brought a core just in case. I want to get over to that container just over here. What you got for me? Ooh, power coils. Power coils very handy. With the level of resources on this planet, power coils actually are pretty damn good. What we got? Anything else? Electronics. And more optical fiber cables. Normally I'm like, bloody optical fiber cables everywhere. This time I'm like, woohoo, optical fiber cables, excellent, silicon. And just checking around here, nothing particular. Lights, landing gear. The lights I might want, just again for fiber optics and things like that. Right, so let's drop down. Did I get this one? I think I did. And we're cold. Hang on. Burger, please. Thank you. So, this is a constructor and does not have additional resources in it. I thought previously you got a message when you hit the constructor, but obviously not. Oh, you're serious? I'm cold again already? I'm going to be porking through these burgers. It's not particularly exciting right there. Right. What else have we got here? Ham. I'll take it. I'll eat it. I'm well fed, but oh, you're kidding me. Come on, let me past. Medical devices, which are very helpful. Oh my god, I'm still cold. Where's the main console? There is grow plots there, which are also worth having. Ooh, major goodies in terms of food, and there is a food processor there. That's a fridge. Oh, that's like majorly good food. Wow, if I can get the core in here, there's some good bits worth having. I could do with a food processor, and I don't have a large constructor to make one. Don't want to quite go down there unless I've sorted things out, because if I go down here I might be stuck in here forever. I could well be stuck in here for a long time. If I remember rightly, last time this was a nightmare to get out of. I'm gonna freeze to death while I'm stuck inside a goddamn crash ship. Hang on, I can make it, I can make it. Maybe I can get out that hole over there. Ready, jetpack? Yay. So how do I get to the bridge console, which is there? I've got to go back through this way somewhere. Okay, more coffee. Is this? Can I close that door? Thank you. Will that let me through? Oh, what if I crouch? Ha 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 ha! Oh, I see what they did there. They've made you have to use crouch. I like it. That's brilliant. Can I crouch to get through here? I can. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That's a nifty bit of trick work. They're like, yeah, you've got crouch, now we're going to make you have to use crouch. Oh no, you could have got in this way. I did do that one, didn't I? Yeah. Yeah, you could have got in this way. But I like the fact that crouch works. That's good. That's good with the collision boxes. Okay. So, prepare to freeze to death while the thing talks. Loading, ship status, not available, command status, not available. Loading file system, you're going to freeze to death. Error 42. Okay. Deactivate. Oh, no, I have no choice. I have to bite the bullet and do it. I don't have any, things, and I left all my buds at home like an idiot. Okay. Yeah. Story, yes, give me story. Story IDA, accept override, loading files, defragmenting log files. Come on. 2 files available. Save the files, please. What are our next steps? Thank you. Pick up the hover vessel nearby, find the sanctuary, and speak to Gazelle. In case our new friend Dr. Mandor can be trusted, he might be willing to help someone from the Terran Expedition Forces in return for a favour. Aha. Sure, but there will only be one way to go. The only way to go. Okay. Fair enough. Right, and you can get out this hole? If I crouch? If I crouch? If I crouch? Oh yeah! Oh yeah! Ooh. There's some sort of POI over there, which is like the Zurax thing. Okay. First things first. I want to check that out. I don't know if that's a completely different POI. Well, technically it's a completely different POI, I think. But that is new. Friends haven't picked him up yet. In fact, they never pick him up. I don't think they like him very much. Yeah, there's a convoy POI here. Whoa. Guns. Please stop wasting my ammo. I don't have a lot of ammo to spare. Please. Thank you. Look. I know there's Zeraxian scumbags spawning right there. Holy crap. Well, fortunately, I think the Zeraxian scumbags just shot each other. But this is kind of interesting, the little POI here. This is because I've got it in the thingy mode. Come on, let me out. Got it in the pilot mode. What we got here? Someone's shooting. I can hear someone shooting a shotgun. I can hear you. I can't see you. Well, you shot your mate. Which I'd like to thank you for. Thank you very much for that. Where's the other guy? Seems to be around the other side here. Yeah, he's a Zurax rocket guy as well. Wow. When they protect their convoy, they mean it. And here's the other guy who they clearly didn't like, the shotgun guy who was dispatched. There's still more. There's clearly still some more. There we go. Whoa, hello. Uh-oh, he's a sniper. Level 11. Oh, there were two there. I don't think I shot them both. There was a shotgun, yeah. Shotgun and a sniper. Right. What have we got? I spy with my little eye. Goodies. Oh, hello. I'm not alone. I'm not alone. I'm not sure where he was, but I'm not alone. Ow! I see you. I see you. Ah, another shotgun guy. Thank you for your kind help, and we'll take that burger. I'm stuffed full of food. Token. Not sure what the token is for, but token. Unless fire? Does that warm me up? No. Ah. However, oh. Wasn't expecting you. Didn't see you when I was jumping around. You did have coffee though, which is greatly appreciated, and it's warm in here. A rare container, and we have fuel, titanium rods, T2 shotgun, decontamination kit, which is well worth it. Yeah, Mr. Zurak shotgun. Right. Anything else? Anything in this part? Apparently not. I'm not quite sure how you managed to get in there. There's a core right there, which means I can probably get into and core this if I need to. Which I might, because this looks like armored glass. And what do we got? Electronics, flux coils glass, motors. Sorry, I'll turn my actual light on to make life easier for you guys seeing things. Eek. I swear the gravity on this planet's low. Nothing amazing. Obviously there was the one loot container, which wasn't bad. I don't think there's another loot container here. I wouldn't mind the fuel. The fuel seems like probably the best thing, and there's a generator down there. I can see underneath the fuel. But I like this little POI. This POI is nice. It's got a nice touch to it. So I could probably take out a piece of that glass with the Gatling guns and then get in there and blow up the core, which is what I think I'm gonna do. Seems like a good idea. Right, in we go. Right, which piece of glass do we want to take out? I'm going to go for this one on the side. I think that's the way to go. Ah. Weapons are retracted. Yes, I apologise. You are correct. Game weapons are fully retracted because you were shooting things you didn't need to shoot. And you're probably going to start shooting things you didn't need to shoot. Come on. Come on. I don't want to waste too many bullets. Come on. There we go. Bingo, bango, bongo. If I get the right angle, will you shoot the core for me? Will you? Will you? Will you? Will you? Can you? Can you? Can you? I'm gonna say no. Maybe. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Convoy is disarmed. Thank you very much. Now, what goes in what? I can actually do this inside, can't I? Yes. Haha. I will do this in the worm. The only annoying thing is I'm obviously putting a lot of extra mass in my vehicle prior to trying to take down some thrusters, which is a good point I've just made to myself right there. It may actually be a better idea to go and see if I can steal the items off the Heidelberg before I loot this. Just purely due to the weight factor. Because I'm concerned about how much I'm gonna have to try and carry in this. With like medium thrusters are fairly sizable. I might have to see how much I can put in these little side pods a second, just to clear as much weight as possible. I mean, actually, no, I'm forgetting. I'm a fool. I'm a fool, and I need not worry about that, because there's cargo containers on the Heidelberg. I can use them. Nice. Nice amount of fuel in this. Nice amount of fuel indeed. Thank you very much. Excellent. Anything else worth taking in here? Is that an exploding block? No. Okay. There's a generator. I'll have your parts. I'm not going to bother to core you just for that. But I'll have your parts. Anything else in here worth taking? Cargo boxes, not really. Check if there's anything that looks like it was worth taking there underneath the cargo boxes, you know. Hidden loot containers, things like that. I don't think there is. What about those? Titanium and glass. I'll take those actually. I'm going to take the glass. I really am. I think it's worth taking because of my shortage of silicon. I can actually take a reasonable amount of silicon there. I think that's definitely worth having. Yeah, because my biggest worry with getting anything together isn't actually going to be silicon. I'm sure I can get some neodymium without too much issues. And look, cobalt alloy, cobalt. I don't think that's going to be. I don't think cobalt's going to be a problem. My biggest worry is actually the silicon shortage. Silicon is not something later in game you need vast amounts of, but you know, I only need small amounts of it, but there's microscopic amounts on the planet, so that is going to be something I really have to look for. Right, so there's a generator here, there's a fuel tank. Not going to worry too much about that. What we need to do is get this thing to sit still long enough for me to get out. Part of this is because I've got it in pilot mode, because it's a lot easier to get it to steer in pilot mode. Now, I have been told by several people you can slide a thing in here and get it to explode with explosives. The one drawback in that plan for me is that I don't have explosives. So the next method is to dig a hole underneath it, like so, and go in there and shoot it. I mean, this certainly worked last time, so let's see if it works this time. Core factioned, so it's not an admin core, and there we go. Consider yourself cored, sir. Thank you. Thank you. I thank you very much. Now, I would like to place one of my finest cores down. Thank you. And let's now go here. I mean, I don't think I'm going to put the fat man in at the moment, because what I want to put in is just something that has more than what I need. I don't think I'm going to be taking anywhere near that from here. Maybe the titanium. But I want to basically grab everything I can and get it into the factory. So are we still linked? Yes, we are. Actually, we're not going to link to that. We're going to link to the wreckage. We're going to link to one of the good size cargo boxes here. Cargo box 1 will do nicely. Yep. Hang on. We'll just have a look through everything else. Check there's nothing I've missed here, because I don't remember seeing an ammo controller. Take that. Ammo controller. Yeah, there we go. I'll take it. EM signal. Fridge. I saw one fridge. Where's the other fridge? No. Okay, cargo box 1 it is. So, and I still didn't actually link myself to it. Cargo box 1 it is. There we go. And we'll grab that one. A medium thruster straight out. You are not cargo box 1, so you can get out of the way. Hello, sir. How are you? This might be cargo box 1. No, it's not cargo box 1, so we'll get rid of it. So at the moment I'm not going to worry too much about the blocks. I'm mainly going to worry about the engines. And this constructor, for once, a large constructor, which can actually mean I can make the drill. Oh, I should have made the drill here. But I can make the drill. Can I not take that? Is that not enough to take? I guess not. I will take your O2 tanks then. And your ventilators. And your fridge. Oh no, I didn't want to take that one. And your medical devices though. I will take your medical devices. I'll take your lights. I'll take your grow plots. I'll take those grow plots, thank you. I'll take you too, small O2 tank. Take you as well, ventilator. Deco block. Doors. What else we got? Anything? I mean, in all honesty, the elevator blocks aren't actually bad. Oh, armor? No, damn you. I'll take your armor locker. I'll take your O2 station. Anything? No, I've been here. Ooh, more medical things. I missed that one. Take the passenger seat as well. Yes, I forgot you. Yes, I will have you as well. You and you. Yeah, there's enough stuff here that's worth taking to make it relatively worth my while. Now, some of the bits I don't actually want to chuck into the factory just yet. Things like the food processor I think I can use. The large constructor I will keep in my back pocket for if I desperately need something to large constructorize. Because at the moment I'm going to struggle on large constructor, so I need to be careful. I'm looking for the thrusters. I have this problem every time with the Heidelberg. I just can't see them. I know they're there. So what we're going to do is we're going to cheat. Right. Thrusters, where are you? Because there's plenty of thrusters here. Show on HUD. Show on HUD, Mr. Thruster. There's an M there. There's 2 more S. And a couple more S. But as they're large ship thrusters, small console. Okay. Equipment. Anything interesting in equipment? Bunks, bridge console, deco console, shower and toilet. Flares. Generator, we know where that is. Grow light, hangar doors, yeah. NPC spawners. Blah 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 blah. Retractable landing gears. Might take the retractable landing gears as well. But yeah, the thrusters definitely going to be worth taking because they have the Neo. And depending on how much I get out of them, they may have enough Neo to make it work. I like the fact my core colours changed. Not quite sure how that happened. Aha. Oh, I'm out of charges. I thought I kept the charge in myself. Card controller. Yes, I will keep a charge. Thank you. I would like you to reload. I thought I got all your fuel, but no, I will take your fuel. Thank you. Oh, and I'll take your fuel tank. That's for sure. Fuel tanks, especially level 2 fuel tanks, and was it level... Oh, I'm actually hot because I stood next to the thruster. I can use that to my advantage. Jump. Okay. Yeah, don't worry. Cooling down was never going to be a problem, game. So there's 2 small thrusters here, which I think I'm stood on top of, pretty much. There. And there. And I'll take your windows as well. Right. I do hate the fact these markers, at least I think some of them are staying. No, they are disappearing now. They must have fixed that little bug. When I've taken them, the markers have gone. I'm taking that. Because those deco blocks are full of little bits. Okay. So, the big question is going to be... Oh look, console there. Take you. Get those last couple of thrusters. Now I've got to be careful because I'm fairly sure that's the cargo box I'm actually going into. That was a small thruster, and you, sir, are a small thruster, and you don't fit. Excellent. I still don't think I can pick that up, no. Because I still didn't, for some reason, manage to connect. Yes, haha. Okay, so I think that's all the thrusters. So now for the moment of truth. He says, how many thrusters, or how much neodymium am I going to get out of these thrusters? I already have some neodymium? I have 70 neodymium already? I have enough neodymium for the fat man already. Fat man. It's whether I could have enough for restroom and jacuzzi. And the other bits. I think that's somewhat less likely, but you know, oh, I'm cold. Hang on, coldness. I require a burger. There we go. Thank you for participating in Burger Munchies. Right. Now, mediums. Why can't I put both down? Oh, I know why. Hang on. I'm coming. I need to find somewhere warm. Hopefully I can... Oh. Come on, jetpack. There we go. If I get close enough, can I actually remain connected to the wreckage as well? I can. Excellent. While in the warmth of my ship. So the O2 tank I'm taking, I'm putting in, the vents I'm putting in, that O2 tank I'm putting in. The fridges I have no need for, fuel tank I have no need for. The O2 chamber I'll hold on to for now. That one I'll put in. These I can put in as well. The constructor I'm going to wait on. The main question is, how much Neo can I get together from this? Is it going to be enough? Not yet. I probably need to find another ship or 2 to get enough Neo. 5 grow plots, which is fantastic stuff. 2 medical devices, one of which is going in, one of which I'm going to keep. Those can go in, that can go in, and those can go in for now. I'm going to sort the rest out in a bit. But the main thing is, if I can find another downed ship on this planet, which may or may not happen, or at least some neodymium somewhere, I might have enough. I'm definitely getting there. So, I don't know what people think. I'd be interested to hear what you think in the comments. Will I be able to get enough together to make a small CV to haul my butt to the next planet? Or do I just go with the Flatman or something like that to get myself off this rock to one of the other planets in this system? Because, as we all know, an SV can't do interstellar travel. It can only do in-system travel. So that's going to be the big question. Can we get enough? Is there even another crash ship on this rock? Because that's Heidelberg, that's the convoy, damaged hover bike, there's some promethium I might go and pick up, an iron deposit. I mean, there's still some searching I could be doing on the planet. Ruined temple, unknown structure, but so far I've found no downed ships. Now, I have got a few flux coils and a power coil, which could help. The main thing that's probably going to help us will be what's in the buried chamber, because there's some good loot boxes in the buried chamber, so hopefully when we get onto that, which will be one of our next little jaunts, that will be what we're taking, and maybe there'll be enough there, but that'll have to be next time. Because in the meantime, I'm going to say thank you very much for watching, like and subscribe as always, and join us again next time. Thanks a lot.